Hello and welcome back to Life Rescue Podcast with Lisa. Yes, it's all about love and light and peace. Today I am all dressed up like a butterfly. You see all my butterflies on my outfit and my necklace. It's all about transformation of mind, of body, and of spirit. Yes, so I want everyone to close your eyes for one moment. Take a long, deep breath, breathing in beautiful, positive energy, exhaling any negative energy, any fear, any stress, any worry. Again, breathe in. You can put your hands in prayer position. Beautiful, positive energy. Exhale any negative energy. One more time. I want you to bring your arms above your head. Breathe in. Peace, love, and light, and exhale any fear or stress or worry. Yes, and we're ready to begin with the butterfly. So I wrote a book called Metamorphosize, and it's all about the transformation from within. And what I go over a lot in that book that I wrote, and I also owned a gym called Metamorphosize. So I'm all about metamorphosis, the transformation from the cocoon to the caterpillar to the beautiful butterfly that I'm wearing here. So it's all about transforming internally and also radiating out externally inner beauty and happiness. So before I begin about this episode, which all is all about happiness, I want to remind you all that you can call me at 754-222-4413 and ask me a question, talk about a topic you want to talk about. So this topic today was actually from somebody who texted me a message, and they said to me, why are you always happy? How are you always happy? Let's talk about happiness. So, the first thing before I start on my beautiful outline that I wrote down here is I'm not always happy. And you can talk to the people who I live with, they can vouch for that. Of course, nobody is always happy. And I actually have been criticized by a few people, some friends, and some people online that you're happy, 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 and it's not reality. That doesn't exist. And the truth is, I'm not always happy, although I try to be as happy as I can most of the time. And like I'm going over in every single episode, there are tools that I use on a daily basis to raise my energetic vibe and bring more happiness. Like, right before I started, Brian was here and I said, I'm starting. And he goes, woo! And he starts screaming, which was funny. It made me laugh, but it also raised my energetic vibe to have more energy and more happiness and just be more alive. Yes, alive, and get up and jump up and dance and sing and scream, because even if you're not in the greatest of moods or you're feeling low, like, oh, low vibe, if you scream and yell and act silly and crazy, it raises your energetic vibe. Okay. So, like I'm always saying, and I'll continue to say that in every single episode, raise your energetic vibe. That's so important. The breathing in beautiful positive energy, out negative. That's another tool that I use. When I wake up in the morning, I try to wake up a little before my alarm clock or before I have to get up. And I like to scroll on social media. But here's the secret to that. I have the people on my social media are high vibing people, energy, fitness people, spiritual people. So it's all about positive affirmations and what they're accomplishing today. Go out, just do it, work out, get outside, be in nature. Feed your mind with positive affirmations. You are enough. You are love. You are peace. You are whole. whatever it is, those affirmations. I like to read that every morning. Then I like to drink water, which I'm going to take a sip right now of VOL. Yes, VOL 528. Check it out. Hydration is so important. So I drink water first thing in the morning before my coffee so that I feel good. I like to maybe put some lemon in my water or drink a hot tea. Hydration is so important. Then fuel. I feed my body with food. Do not skip breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You need fuel to go and work out and have the energetic vibe and just to get through your day. So there's many little tools that I'm talking about constantly that I do every day to make myself a little bit happier. Okay, and there's days where sometimes it might not work and I don't feel good. Like last night, I had a severe headache. Nothing I did took it away, and it's something hormonal. So what do? I close my eyes, I breathe, I bring myself to a more peaceful state, and I just deal with it until it passes, which it did, thank goodness. Okay, so what is happiness? That's my episode today. What is happiness? Yay, smile! Woohoo! I know you all think I'm crazy, but that's okay. I am. So, how do you actually create happiness into your life? I think that most people are chasing happiness. They're chasing after, how do I find happy? How do I become happy? They're chasing, but they don't actually know what it means. So for me, happiness is not constant excitement. It's not high highs because then comes crashing down to the low lows. Happiness to me, how I define happiness is one word. Guess what it is? Peace. Peace within is my definition of happiness. And let me tell you, I was one of those people chasing happiness my whole entire life since I was a little girl. Chasing. Where can I find the happiness? And my highs were so high. You can ask my parents, and I know my mom is watching my videos all the time, and she would always tell me, Lisa, try to find a balance, because I would get like, I would create a goal, and then anything that would happen towards that goal, me accomplishing that goal, I would get so excited, like shaking and excited, and I was high, but then something would happen and I would crash and burn, low, and then high and low, not like bipolar that severe, but high, low. I never could really find that balance because I was chasing it and I was trying to find something. In my book, I have a chapter about happiness, and it's nothing that you can find. It's something you need to create on a daily basis. So as I got older and wiser and more mature, I decided to create happiness on a daily basis. So before I tell you how I do that, which I kind of already did, why people feel unhappy, let's focus on that. Why do you feel unhappy the majority of the time, or you're unhappy more than you are happy? Because you're chasing external validation. You want to have people tell you you look pretty. You want to have people liking your episodes on social media and putting hearts and comments. And by the way, I'm manifesting 100 subscribers. I'm not there yet, but I'm going to do it this month in April. And you know what? This channel is growing very organically and very slowly. And it's okay, because I don't need to chase external validation to know how awesome I am, right? And for those of you who don't know me, I do not have an ego. I do have confidence, and I work hard, and I do good for others to be able to acknowledge that I'm good at what I do. And that's what created my confidence, because I have helped transform thousands of people's lives over my 30 plus years of doing what I do. And I love it. It excites me. I love to educate people on my experience and my education, and just to help people become healthier and happier. So stop chasing external validation. Internal validation is what's most important. Love yourself, feel worthy of yourself, and stop worrying about what others think of you. Stop comparing yourself to everybody. I know so many of us do it, and it's a normal human trait. You turn on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and you see, like, the Cardones and what they're doing, and you see all these people on their yachts and their cars and traveling, and you're like, well, why aren't I doing that? But you can't do that. You need to only worry about yourself and not try to compare yourself to others, because half the stuff on social media is fake anyway, so really doesn't matter. Just feel good on the inside, and believe me, the peace will come and the happiness will come. Thinking this, and this is another one that's been tough on me, and I've had to overcome it, and I'm still working on this. Thinking I'm happy when this, and this happens. So you all know about my TV show, Life Rescue. It's an amazing TV show. I have 2 beautiful episodes, 4 more I'm creating now with an editor. I already shot it. It's great. I'm trying to get it out to the masses of people on a large platform. It's taking longer than I thought, because there's been many obstacles that were out of my control that were kind of thrown at me. So I can sit here today and every day saying, I'll be happy when Life Rescue gets on OWN Network or Tyler Perry Studios or Lifetime, TLC, whatever. But I can't think that way, and I won't think that way, and I don't think that way. I wake up every morning thinking, I'm going to be happy today because I'm going to create peace in my life that will create happiness. And it's a domino effect. No matter what, I'm grateful for what I have now, and I will be happy today as much as possible, not when something great happens in my life, because little small greatness wins happen on a daily basis. So focus on those. One more reason why people feel unhappy, they're always wanting more. They're never satisfied with what they have today. And that's what I'm trying to teach, is be grateful for today. You woke up, you're breathing, you're alive. It's another day to enjoy your life. So be grateful for the small wins you have every single day. Happiness is not something you arrive at. It's something you create on a daily basis. So keep that in mind. Okay, redefining happiness. So for me, like I'm telling you, peace over chaos. Okay. So when I was up, and down, and up, and down, and going, striving, creating, I was in a chaotic state. Yes, I still do that. I still drive. I still strive. I still create. I'm still going. But then when my mind and my body tells me, Lisa, slow down, you're getting overwhelmed, you're not feeling happy, you're feeling stressed, then I tell myself, okay, take a breather, and I'm going to go over the things that I do to bring more peace in my life and less chaos. Okay. Contentment over constant highs. That's a big one. Feeling content in the everyday, this kind of way, not here, just constant flow. It's all about the flow. Presence over pressure. So presence, being present in the moment over constantly pressuring yourself. And believe me, I'm still working on that one because I'm a Capricorn. I'm very driven. I'm very structured. I'm very goal orientated. I was talking about that with Brian this morning. And I need to continue to tell myself, Lisa, be present in the moment and work really hard, but then let go and let God. And I want to talk about that for a moment before I go on to the next thing. Letting go and letting God, whatever it is you believe in, your higher power, Buddha, my Buddha over here, letting shit go. Remember, I'm always talking about that. Whatever it is, God, your higher power, your ball of energy, your Buddha, your spiritual leader, whatever it is, let go and let the universe, your higher power, God, lead the way. Because and this does not mean sit down on a beach chair and drink a pina colada and say, okay, God, do it all for me. That's not what I'm talking about. Work hard, do your part, do everything possible that you can do, but then sit back and enjoy the moment also of just living, being present. So this past weekend was Easter weekend. And I decided, you know what? I've been working so hard. I'm going to take off and chill Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 3 days. I completely enjoyed my life with my family and watching TV and going out and eating and drinking some wine. And I just let go of all the pressure that I put on myself constantly. And then on Monday, I started again, and I'm just trying to live more in the present moment and let go and let God and my higher power lead the way. Okay, so peace is the foundation of real happiness. I'm telling you something, when I feel peace within my heart, mind, body, spirit, I'm like, I could relax a little bit. And for me, that is happiness. Okay, so practices that create happiness. So these are practices that I do. Take what you like and then do whatever you want to do to create happiness and peace in your life. I like walking. Oh my goodness. Every day I put on my earbuds and I go out walking. And sometimes I listen to music, other times I listen to motivation. Louise Hay, she's always talking about letting go and letting God, and Wayne Dyer and Tony Robbins, like anything that could fill my mind with inspiration, motivation, get out in nature and walk. I love it. I also do yoga. I love yoga. The breath work, the meditation, the closing your eyes, stretching your body. I absolutely love that. Quiet time and reflection. So we live in a beautiful home that has waterfalls in the backyard and Buddhas, and we like to sit out there, either Brian and I together, we have breakfast, or with the kids, or by myself. Just quiet time, reflecting, looking at the birds, the nature, and just breathing in goodness. It's all about peace, right? Taking care of your body. Obviously, I'm always talking about that. Work out, exercise, lift weights, take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit, because it's all connected. Be grateful. Thank you. Every day, say thank you to your higher power, to God. Thank you for another day. Thank you for my family. Thank you for our health. Thank you for all the blessings that we have. And lastly, setting boundaries. So important. I have 3 kids. I have to set boundaries for myself. Set boundaries for yourself, because if you give and give and give and give and keep nothing for yourself, then you're going to feel depleted, without peace, overwhelmed, and it's a disaster. So another thing, I love to take bubble baths. So every single day I either walk, do yoga, take a bath, quiet time outside, do my breathing, meditation, every single day, you have to work on your mind, your body, and your spirit. It has to be part of your routine. Otherwise, you will not have any peace in your life. And remember, peace equals love, no happiness, right? Okay, so external happiness is temporary. The materialistic things, the money, the cars, the fame, the homes, all of that is external, it's temporary. Internal is lasting. Internal peace brings happiness. If your happiness depends on outside things, it will always be unstable. You cannot rely on the external happiness to bring internal peace. Remember that. That is the key of today's episode. So, how I start my day, besides everything I've already told you, what brings me more peace? That's what I tell myself in the morning. Today is my day that I go train clients. So, what can I do to bring peace in my life? Or today is the day that I do my podcast. So, before I do it, what am I going to do to bring peace? Anything and everything that you can do to bring peace, ask yourself that question every morning when you wake up. What can I do today to bring more peace into my life? Remove what drains you, okay? Remove it. Now, if that's family members and you can't remove them, then set boundaries. But if there's toxic people and toxic things in your life, remove them from your life. Create daily rituals, which I've been talking about this whole time. Create daily rituals. Wake up, do something in the morning, do something in the afternoon, and do something in the evening. And I'm saying one thing that's going to take you a minute or more. Do it 3 times a day to bring peace to your life, along with the walking, the exercise. Move your body. Exercise is so important because it increases the endorphins in your mind, and that makes you feel happier. That is so important. So do something to move your body, do something to fuel your body, do something for your mind and for your spirit every single day. So, in closing, I'm going to wrap this one up today about happiness and love and peace. Yes, happiness is not about having everything. No, no, no. It's not about having everything externally. It's about feeling at peace with where you are at this exact moment. So that is my message for all of you today, is to figure out what brings you peace at this moment by creating it on a daily basis internally. Okay, so with that, breathe in peace, love, and light, and exhale out whatever does not serve your highest good. Okay? Peace, love, and light equals happiness. So create it in your life. Thank you all so much for watching, for joining. And don't forget, call in and talk to me. Send me a text. Send me a message. Tell me what you want to talk about. Give me more topics. 754-222-4413. And one more thing, don't forget, if you enjoyed this episode, please make a comment on this YouTube episode. Make a comment. Let me know what resonated with you. What did you like? Share this with your friends and let them like and subscribe as well. So thank you all so much, and peace, love, and light to all of you. Namaste, everybody. Have a beautiful day.